Hello everyone and welcome back. I can't even say welcome back, can I? It's not a... I don't know what I've just done there. I just saw a button and clicked it. This is the first video on my new channel. It's weird to be on a new channel. Now, some of you may be coming from my old ImMarley channel, where I've done Minecraft videos and done stuff like that, but this is new. And if you are new here, then you have no clue what I'm talking about. But basically, I used to do old videos. I've switched over now. I should probably give a reason for that. But first of all, let's sort of get into the meat of what's going on here. As you can see on my screen, we have got this lovely looking game here. It's called Revolution Idle. It is free to play on Steam, and I believe it is on iOS and Android as well. So if you do want to play along, you can do. If you have come to this for a guide, then you could be in the right place. I don't know. I haven't played this game before, but it looks intriguing. I've always loved idle games. Very big fan for, I don't even know how many years now, but I've been in the big ones, you know, Clicker Heroes. I spent very long time in Clicker Heroes. I've done some stuff on Melville Idle on my old channel, so I could go back to that, even though it costs money now, so we can see that. But this one here looks quite interesting. Now, I had a quick look at the achievements, which is why I've got a good few bits of points already. Is I had a little look in the achievements and was setting up my recording. But there's quite a lot. It looks like there's a lot of depth to this game. It looks very similar to Antimatter Dimensions with eternities, infinities, and even a dilation down here, which I know is definitely... I definitely know that from Antimatter Dimensions, which I haven't played all the way through. So that could be another game that comes up on here. But I should probably say what I am doing, because this isn't just me going to have a quick little playthrough. I want to try and 100% this game. Now, I thought about, do I want to make a channel and do this? Or do I just do it on my own time? And I thought, well, I might as well record my journey as I'm going, and who knows, I might get some people intrigued, and I might continue on with other games. But yeah, so this game here, it looks like you got this red little thing in the middle that's going around, and every time it goes round, I notice this number up here is increasing. So it looks like a kind of multiplier is going up, and it looks like every time this goes around, we get whatever this number is here. But there's loads of other multipliers. I'm guessing as soon as I get like this next one, I don't know, does this increase the multiplier, or it looks like it increases the lap speed. So what does this do? I'm guessing it's going to increase this one because it's the same colour. Yeah, okay, so it looks like whatever these multipliers, whatever is the sum of these multipliers, or not sum, whatever is the multiplication, I don't even know what the wording is. Yeah, I don't know, A-level maths and further maths, I think I know that. But whatever this adds up to will be what we get. So yeah, it looks like we're slowly going up even further with these. And just like most incremental games, it looks like it's going to go quite slowly in the beginning. Yeah, I claimed this daily reward. I don't know what it is. 15 TF. Is that time flux? So what is time flux? Game speed, speed per minute, upgrades, offline flux. I don't know. Is there something around it that says it? Okay, I'll say time flux. Here we go. When offline, you gain time flux as offline progress. Oh, so it looks like this is a kind of bank where when you're offline, this fills up and you can spend it as you go, warping time, speeding up the game. I'm not going to try and look ahead in this. I've never liked looking ahead in idle games, but I do usually look up guides if I need to. But I think for this, I'm going to just do what I think is right, and if I do truly get stuck, then I will look something else up. But like I said, because I'm trying to 100% these games, it could require long spells of AFKing, so I will probably have 2 or 3 games on the go. We'll just start with this one for now, see how it's going, try and do 1, maybe 2 episodes a week, and see how it goes, or maybe even more, depending on how much time I get to play, how much I want to really go into these games. But yeah, I do work full time, so I don't really have as much time. That's why I've kind of stopped with the Minecraft stuff. It took a lot of time up, especially because I'm still studying while working, so I don't really have a lot of time. And these idle games do promote, it's in the game idling, they promote offline time, so I can spend like, you know, a whole day at work and come back on my for this game, I'm guessing it's my time flux is going to be really high, and I can use it to dump seconds and that into here. But I'm not really too sure what else. So let's have a look. Can we get any of these achievements? Reach 1,000,000 score, send a Bible, buy some colours. What's that? Check the credits. Where's that? Ah, down here. First achievement of 160. So we could definitely be spending a while here. I don't know what this blue stuff is that we got. Is there anything in the help section? What was this? Souls. I don't want to buy any of these. I can't anyway. Product unavailable. But I don't want to buy anything because I know that a lot of people who watch these, including myself, don't really like to spend money on these games because they're a bit of fun, and And the whole point of idling is it's going to take a while, so there's no point speeding it up. And I know that some people watching aren't going to want to do that, so I'm not going to do it myself. But it looks like we can spend this, getting some extra time flux. What's this game boost? Increase in like multipliers and revolutions. That'd be quite cool. And then we could also, get some skins. Oh, I do like the bar diagram, actually. That's pretty cool. We're not close to it yet, but that bar diagram, what is that? Hamster crew. But no, that bar diagram is pretty cool, so I might get that at some point. But yeah, I think I'm just going to... Oh, I should have probably got that. I think I'm just going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll come back and we'll see where we're to and see what the crack is. And yeah, because I don't really know what the first thing you unlock is. From this, a buyable. I don't know what that means in this context. I see we've got levels here, so red ask. I don't know what that stands for. Does it say anything in here? Ascension? Oh, of course. Ascensions. So I'm guessing you get this to 100 and you can sort of prestige or ascend it, and it... I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go along all together. But I'll be back in a second once I've gained a few extra points and got a few extra colours and maybe got a bit closer to one of these achievements. I just recorded a 2-minute clip of me talking and my mic was muted. Essentially, I was just saying that we unlocked the #1 achievement, even though it's our second achievement. And we unlocked this leaderboard. Now, at the moment, we're very, very far down. And I doubt we're going to get anywhere higher. Oh, well, not anywhere higher. I doubt we're going to get to, like, #1 or even the top 100, top 1,000. Because there's some people that have probably been playing this game for far, far, far longer than I intend to play this game for. And I was just saying about how important it is to not neglect these earlier ones, because level 100 is important, but ultimately these ones are better because every tick we get of this is going up by 0.01, and it's the same for this. It goes up by 0.01. Well, there's a lot more now because the speed's increased, but this going up is like a bigger percentage of the whole number than this is. I don't know if you're going to understand what I mean by this in terms of the mathematics, but adding 0.1 to 59 isn't a big increase, but adding 0.01 to 1 is a bigger increase as a percentage of the number, if you get what I mean. But I was looking at these statistics, and it looks like you've got unscaled time. I'm guessing that's something to do with time flux and speeding up things. But we're not going to use any of that yet. We still have the 15 minutes we got from that first achievement. But I do really want to try and get these increases. Because as you can see, we're getting... I was having a little look at this. And we're getting, every hour we get 6 minutes of time flux. And now, by spending an hour, we can get that up to 10.54. Which is a very strange increment to go up in. But yeah, and that'll be good. It will just give us, because I'm going to be offline more, it's going to give us more offline. But I think the capacity, I don't really know what the difference between these two are. The offline flux per hour, and yeah, I don't really understand this. So, so you can convert it. I don't really know what that does. So converting. So you want to convert this when you go offline, so that this goes. I don't really understand. I'm gonna look into it a bit more and figure out what's going on with this, but. Yeah, so it looks like we want to get this to the max. I want to try and get the capacity up, because I expect there's going to be, like, you know, my whole workday, 8 hours, where I'm not going to be online. So this capacity needs to be high, so when we come online we can just dump loads of it. And I expect I'll probably be playing this for maybe an hour a day. Well, not every day, but an hour when I come on. And that'll be, you know, enough to hopefully speed up my game, do some time warps, get further in, record. And yeah, but do leave in the comments if you want to see some other games. Now, we can get the next colour going. But do comment if you want, like, what other games you want to see. So, I do intend to go back to Clicker Heroes. You know, that's one. I do intend to look at Melville Idol. I did that on my old channel, and it was very successful. And I know it costs money now, but I'm willing to pay that expense if it means giving some more content for you guys. And, you know, I could even do some guides. Like Clicker Heroes, I've got plenty of experience on Clicker Heroes, so I could definitely provide some guides in terms of what's the most efficient way to do things, what builds to go for, hybrids, idols, active, and what you want to do in each one of those. So I can definitely do that. And then any of the other big ones, Antimatter Dimensions, NGU Idol, numbers go up. I've played that before. I got fairly far, but I don't know why I ended up stopping with it, but I did. So leave down in the comments any obscure ones. Now, it's not really a criteria to meet, but there needs to be depth to the game. So I don't like playing games where it's just there's not really many prestige levels. So this one, for example, just from looking at the achievements, I could tell already you're going to get prestiges, you're going to get infinities, you're going to get eternities, you're going to get dilation. So there's loads of depth to the game and lots of things to do, whereas some other games don't necessarily have that, and there's a point when you hit a peak in progress, whereas this, you kind of hit a peak and then you break that peak and you go further than that peak. So, like, you know, getting the first infinity is going to be extremely hard, and it may take days, but getting the second infinity may take, you know, a couple hours, and then it'll be minutes and then seconds. You'll probably get to a point when infinities don't mean anything to you anymore because they're so infinitely small compared to the eternities that you're getting. So I like games with the depth like that. Now, Clicker Heroes doesn't really have that depth. It's kind of repetitive, but it's just one that, you know, you could just leave on in the background. I suppose all these incremental games you can leave on in the background. But I like games like that. NGU Idol is another good one. There's loads of layers to that. What other games have I played? Realm Grinder. That's a good one. We can go to all of these. And yeah, just leave your suggestions down below. Even short ones, like I've played on my phone. I've played Grimoire Idol, and it wasn't short. It was a couple days, but what I like about it is at the end when you like reset completely, it gives you a tiny buff, which makes the game ever so slightly faster. You don't even realise it. And I haven't really gone much further than that, but yeah, I doubt I'll be doing any phone games, because that means setting up on my phone recording, and at the moment I've only really got PC recording. So yeah, any idle games, leave them down below, suggestions. I might get around to them, I'll add them to the list, and as we go along, we'll keep going. Because I expect I'll have this game on, I'll probably start another game, and maybe another one, a third one on the go, and then when I complete one, we'll add another one, and keep going from there. And who knows, if these games take extremely long, like Clicker Heroes, it's probably going to be one that's going to be in the background for the length of this channel if I do start it, because it is such a long game. I know someone who was playing it for like 3+ years, and they were so far into the game, but they just, you know, there's so much to it. But there probably won't be a lot of content on that, so it'll be something that just runs in the background, and then a few other ones that are more active, especially in the earlier game. The earlier parts of these games, are definitely the most entertaining because people can get into them easy, play alongside themselves. The deeper you get into a game, the more niche of a fan base you hit. So I want to definitely keep the games going because I know that some of you watching this are going to be deep into the game and want to see it go on. But I'll definitely keep fresh games on the go, just so that happens. And then who knows, one day we may do some speed runs with some games, live streams. I mean, it's hard to live stream idle games just because of, you know, how it's in the name, idle. You want to be offline, so we could have like 5 games or 6 games on the go that we just start on a stream and just go through all of them and then do our live stream like that, catching up every now and again. Yeah, there's loads of ideas, but put your ideas in the comments below. You know, liking and definitely subscribing. New channel, subscribing is a very major thing that will definitely help me out. But as you can see, we're gaining progress. 50 million, you know, we struggled getting to 1 million, and now we're chugging along. Cyan, I don't know when we're going to get to this blue one. I expect it's going to be, yeah, it's this one here. So it looks like there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 multipliers. Now, I don't know if all of them are going to be colours, because I expect there's going to be something along here to do with like a different multiplier. Unless that runs in the background, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, you know, this red one in the middle is absolutely flying by. I don't know what happens when we hit level 100. Is it going to be a solid block? Or is it going to be... Oh, what's this? Get a solid circle. Ah, okay. So it looks like 10 laps a second. I don't know what achievement that was, but we got it. What number, I mean. Oh. It looks like it's quite a far one down. We definitely got a lot of time flux right now. Let's chuck the 3 times speed on. Actually, no. Let's buy that capacity because it's getting late. And we can chuck the 3 times speed on anyway. And look how fast that's going now. And we can definitely get these going. But yeah, I expect... You know what? We'll leave it there today. We haven't hit the first layer yet. This is more of an introduction to the new channel. The new game. And we'll leave this playing in the background. I expect we'll get fairly far. I'll just keep upgrading. I won't do anything further in the game in terms of the next layer, such as, I don't know if it's like a prestige or anything else, but we'll leave that until I can record again, which will be probably some point tomorrow, in these sort of like 10-15 minute increments. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I'm going to use my old outro because it's been so long. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, farewell, peace.